Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And earlier today, I made a video on how the Buffalo Bills have signed Bryan Cox's son, Bryan Cox Jr. Now I wonder how his father, Bryan Cox Sr., is feeling right now, because back in the 90s, he hated Buffalo. He hated the Bills. He hated everything about Buffalo. He hated the fans. He just hated Buffalo. He would enter Rich Stadium. It was Rich Stadium at the time. He would enter Rich Stadium flipping us off. He would hold his fingers in the air, flipping us off. I'm glad Bryan Cox Jr. isn't like that. And I'm glad that he signed with the Buffalo Bills. And I hope this kid gets a roster spot. We signed another Carolina Panther. I will be making a video on some other free agent targets I think the Bills should consider. One in particular that I really like, and no, it's not Jadeveon Clowney. Although he will be a part of my free agent target videos, but there is one in particular that I like, and I will get to that in another video. But in the early 90s, Bryan Cox played for the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Them are the only two teams that I know of. He may have played for one more, but them are the only two that I know of. And at one time, Mean Joe Green had to hold him back. Bryan Cox was not a nice person back in the 90s. He was just a complete and utter jackass. He was an asshole. Like I said, when he would walk through the tunnel without his helmet on when he played for the Miami Dolphins, Bills fans would piss on his head. They would pour beer on him as he walked through the tunnel. They'd spit on him. They would swear at him because this guy would flip us off. This guy fucking deserved it. But now that we have signed his son, hopefully there's a little respect there by Bryan Cox, knowing that his son will be in Buffalo Bills attire. I don't think he's gonna regret. I don't think he's gonna, be mad at his son for signing with the Bills, even though he hated everything about Buffalo. Maybe now that Bryan Cox Sr. is older, maybe he will show some respect for the Buffalo Bills, because Bryan Cox Jr., as of right now, is a part of this defense. And I hope he makes the team. I do. I really hope he makes the 53-man, because it would be Jerry Hughes, A.J. Epinesa, Bryan Cox Jr. What a defensive end core that we have. And with the draft, with selecting A.J. Epinesa 54th overall in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft, I think that Trent Murphy's days here in Buffalo are numbered. We signed Trent Murphy as a free agent from the Washington Redskins, but he hasn't produced. And with the drafting of A.J. Epinesa and with the signing of Bryan Cox Jr., I think that Trent Murphy's days are numbered here in Buffalo. I really do. But like I said, welcome to the Buffalo Bills, Bryan Cox Jr. I just wanted to make this video on, what Bryan Cox Sr. thinks, knowing about his 90s days, and his hatred for the Bills fans. I just wanted to, make a video on, what Bills fans think of Bryan Cox Jr., knowing that his dad was that Bryan Cox that everybody hated so much in the 90s. So comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you Don't miss a video. This is Sports Down. Peace! And let's go Buffalo. Welcome, Bryan Cox Jr. to the Buffalo Bills.